So you're saying social media is the problem?
No, I
Should
think social media is the mirror. I think now we can't feign that we don't know what's going on. We can't pretend like we're not aware. Chicago, a great city, now young men are killing. To me, when black people kill black people all over the world, I don't care if we're talking about the Congo or Rwanda, when black people, Detroit or Oakland or Chicago, black people kill black people all over the world. And it's to me, 93% of black people killed in this country are killed by other black people. And it is almost like we believe ourselves that our lives are less than.
let me transition over to this topic. I do a community initiative in the Atlanta area talking about the importance of hustling the legal way and also networking. Can we get your personal definition?
I think everything we do, like we're not the country we once were, and everybody I know that's broke hustles, and we need to hustle. America needs to sell weed and hook. We have to stop. We have to start selling weed and pussy. I'm telling you, that's like every other hustler. We do, man. It's just we don't have when somebody's broke, what do? They open a gambling casino or a liquor store.
Sell bootleg CDs.
We're gonna hustle. That's the way. But I think ultimately we have to decide who we are and what we believe.
I'm gonna shoot out a couple names to you. Want to hear your thoughts.
Okay.
President Barack Obama.
I think he is. I was worried about what kind of leadership he would exhibit, but I think he politically has done the bravest things I've ever seen a political figure do. In other words, things to his political detriment. He ran on raising your taxes. He ran on health care, and now he's actually telling you that he's going to try to get he's going to make it tougher to buy certain guns. And I think that if you're trying to have a political career, those are the wrong things to do. But as a human being, those are the most humane things I've ever seen.
Kevin Hart.
I think he's a brilliant young comic.
2 Chainz.
I don't know what that's all about. I don't get a 40-year-old. I don't get.
You don't do the true.
I don't know why a 40-year-old dude. If you need a prostate examination, get your first name. You can't. I don't get it. But I didn't get the pet rock either.
L.A. Lakers.
Why did we get hostile? I think I am. It's hard to be a Laker fan. I think Jim Buss is the Fredo of the NBA. He's like fucking up he's like a dude whose father built a great thing. He's like George Bush. He's like his father did a great thing, and then he fucks the rest of it up. Like Reagan and his father made the country great, and then the kid get the keys to the car and fuck it up. So I think that's what's happening with the Lakers.
Guys, just telling it like it is.
It's true.
The Super Bowl?
I think Ray prayed it. I was amazed that Ray would pray his way. I'm telling you, Ray Lewis's guy is a lot better than Tim Tebow's guy. I'm telling you. Ray Lewis's guy got him to the Super Bowl. Tim Tebow's guy didn't get him off the bench. So he need to introduce him to his Jesus. Anytime you can talk about God and you got 6 kids and you ain't married, nigga, that's balling. That's really amazing to me.
Spike Lee.
I work with Spike. I think that, and I think he has a right to his opinion, but I think it's a silly notion to believe that you could write a piece about slavery and not use the word nigga. I mean, Mark Twain used nigga 219 times in Huckleberry Finn. So Django is about 100 light.
I was about to say the next word was Django.
Well, I thought it was a spectacular movie, and I thought that it was another one of those things that makes it's amazing that we would see Django and Lincoln and then watch a black president be reinaugurated. I think that those.
Do you think all that was set up by design as far as the timing?
I think that it was to some extent that's marketing, but I think that it's the idea of what we were is not who we are now. I think we have a lot further to go, and I think Django and Lincoln are the before picture, and President Obama is the after.
D.L. Hughley.
I've never tried to describe myself. I don't understand. I don't know what that is, but I know this. I try. A cheer and a boo pretty much all feel the same to me. I don't make whether you dig me or hate me, they all kind of feel the same. What people think of me is none of my business.
All right, well, my last question I got for you, I see you a cigar smoker. Talk a little bit about that, your favorite cigar.
It's undoubtedly the Padron Anniversario, 1964, is the finest cigar ever made on the face of the planet Earth. I'm smoking the best cigar ever made. I'm saying that, and I hope it airs, so he'll send me some free shit. You know that.
It's all about promotions and marketing. You know,
You said hustling. That's what I'm doing.
you're hustling and you're networking right now. Now, the last time I had a cigar, the gentleman that's holding this camera, his name is Mark Johnson. I was here for the
Light
Essence.
skinned dudes will give you some strong cigars. For some reason, they're like that. I don't understand why.
We got a cigar on Bourbon Street, and I had never smoked one before.
If you got it from Bourbon Street, you still have never smoked one before.
I didn't make it off Bourbon Street.
You wouldn't. I don't know what that was.
It's the Tallboy experience, hanging out with D.L. Hughley at the Royal Comedy Tour in New Orleans for the Super Bowl. Super Bowl prediction?
I'm from California, so it's got to be. I liked it when it was. I liked Atlanta and
I did too.
and 49ers. It was like Sodom versus Gomorrah. So it was. It was. I thought the 49ers would win. They did. I didn't think.
You thought the 49ers were going to? You thought they were going to beat Atlanta, even with our record?
I did. I thought that they would win. I also thought that the Ravens would lose to Denver, and I thought they would lose to New England. They didn't, so I was half right.
So your prediction is?
I think that Kaepernick. It's just when you have a 6'7" dude that can run and throw, there's really it's a wild card. So if he's on, I think they're tougher to beat. If he's not, they're not. But you got Ed Reed and Ray Lewis and, you know, them old grizzled dudes who are not going to be intimidated by the moment. So I'm in my heart, I think the 49ers, but Ray got Jesus, so I can't.
You can't argue with Jesus.
No, right. I don't know that Jesus cares who wins the Super Bowl. You know, I think he has other stuff to do. But I think it'll be the 49ers by 7.
Tallboy experience, D.L. Hughley. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you, man.
Think big, think tall, think